EP.10 podcast. I'm your host, Pat.
I'm your host, Fred.
And today we're going to talk about
money.
That's for some reason when we say the word money, I smile. What do you think bring that smile, man? What's so good about money?
I wouldn't say anything that's good about money, but I think it's the way we've been raised all our lives. More money we have, the better off we think we would be. Mm-hmm. So when you think about money, I see why it makes you smile. But money is just money. I mean, we talked about how to invest in CDs, how to invest in the stock market, how to invest in retirement plans. Remember, time is always your key and always your main focus. So therefore, remember, when you start to work, it's time to save immediately. Mm-hmm. Now, what you do with that money is very important. Because when it comes out to making money, it can determine if your future children retire at 60 or can retire at 25.
Right.
So most people looking like 25. My kids right there. Look at all of the richest people in the world. Their kids don't wait to 65 to become millionaires. They become millionaires when they turn 21. So how are they coming to gain money at 21 when the common man has to work all the way to 65? Now I'm working to 65. Like, first of all, I did not work so hard that I want my kids to work hard. Now, my kids are a little older, but if I had to start over with new kids, my new kids will retire at 25.
Right.
Only because I know more. And when I know more, I do more. So therefore, when you're talking about the money, do something to invest in your kids' future. So therefore, like most people say, invest in IRAs. I can invest it in IRA, but when I get 21, the kids cannot get the money without paying a penalty for them.
Right.
Because the retirement, you have to get your retirement age. So therefore, I may say, you know what, let me go a different route. Give me some guaranteed money. Let me go get some CDs or something. If I get CDs, as long as my CDs are growing, because determining how much I put into it, it can keep growing. So let's say if I get it as soon as they're born, by the time they reach 25, that means the 21, that means that money has been generating money for 21 years. Mm-hmm. And that's a long time. So therefore, the money I invested now is worth, let's say, 4 or 5 times greater than when I started. So therefore, when they reach that 21 mark, they can say, you know what, I'm still going to work, but I have this income that's going to also help me out when I need it the most. Mm-hmm. Like if something goes wrong or you don't have no money to pay for something, you can say, you know what, give me 1 second. And then you can pull some money from it. But therefore, you got to make sure you teach them every day, though. Therefore, you don't actually give somebody money without teaching them how to use the money. Because it's going to be like a kid in a candy store. You give me some free money, oh, it's free. I'm going to throw that thing away.
Right.
That's what your kid's going to do. So you got to make sure that every day you're teaching them. So as they going through their life from 1 to 21, every day you're teaching them about finance. You're teaching them how to hold on to their money. You're teaching them, say, you know what? It ain't all right to just go out and just spend everything you have. So therefore, look at your money. Do something with your money for your kids. Mm-hmm. So when we say money, we talking about money generate more money.
Right.
And the more it generates, the more you will benefit. Because guess what? When your kids reach that certain age, and they don't have to come and knock on the door and say, Mama and Daddy, I need some money. Mm-hmm. Then you're going to be smiling because you're going to know what? You did everything you're supposed to do. You prepare for them. So wherefore, when they go and they're out and they have a problem, they know how to solve their problem. And they say, you know what? I got this few dollars. I can go get a couple dollars here.
Right.
And still have money. My money's still going to generate more money.
Right.
I just take out a little bit of that money. So I'm saying, you got to do it for your kids.
Right. And that would take a lot of burden off of you and your child. Like if you realize that take a lot of burden off you, and we all in this game for the same reason. We all chasing the same thing. I don't know y'all realize it or not, but We all racing to retirement.
We all racing.
Whether you just started working or you've been working for the last 20, 30 years, we racing to retirement.
So you're gonna get there. If you live long enough, you're gonna get there.
If you set yourself up like you said, Fred, set yourself up, set your offsprings up.
Right.
You don't have to wait till no 65 to retire. The faster you can retire, look, you can enjoy your life better. You can spend more time with your family.
Definitely.
You can make them family reunions you want to make.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Don't have to, I gotta work.
Yeah.
We only had 25% of the family come out. Man, the quicker you retire, the more you can do. You can actually enjoy yourself. So the key to it, if you pave the way and you instill in your child, this is work ethic. This is how you work. This is the results you get from working hard. This is how you spend your money. This is how you manage your money. This is how you invest your money. Use those 4 keys to give them the life that they deserve. Like I said, we don't want to come here to force our children to pick up what we left off in no bad way. You know, we want to be able to have some kind of peace of mind. You know, I might be 70, 80 years old where I'm just sitting back like, hey.
Right. That's it.
Hey, I'm enjoying myself. You is too.
That's it.
So that's the key when it comes to the beginning of that video where I said money. Make me smile. I don't want to have to be able to gotta break an arm and a neck to get it. You know, that's the key. You know, so I don't mind of having it. I don't mind getting it. I don't want to have to break an arm and a neck, and then when you get it, you can't even enjoy it. And like I said, we all come here on this earth to be able to live, experience, learn, and enjoy ourselves. Like I say.
And now, most of the time, when we say retire at 21, don't get it twisted when we talking about we don't actually stop. We just stop working.
Oh no!
Because remember, once you stop something ceases to operate. That's why, as human beings, we're sitting here that we got to work every single day. Because if we don't, we lose that muscle. So we lose that muscle mass. So we get weaker. So therefore, we have to keep busy. So being able to retire at 21 doesn't mean to retire at 21. It says that the burden of finances that you have at that age won't be there.
That'll retire.
So we're reducing that burden.
Right. Because you still need to work. Even if you hit the lottery, I hit the lottery for $1 million.
Yeah.
Not working could cause so many things. Like I say, your body will break down. Somebody saying that you're gonna get fat. Just sitting around and not working, just eating. Another thing too, your spending habit gonna get bad. Now you got all this time on your hand. Now you just spending.
And your money's gonna reduce because if you don't add something to the pot,
you're gonna reduce.
The pot gonna keep going down.
I don't care how much you tell me. Oh well, me now that could last me a lifetime. Yeah, your lifetime up, you gotta cut it short or something because that money gone. You know.
Yeah, it can be gone.
The key is you listen to all our videos, especially this video, you can see what gets you to them points to be able to enjoy the money. And like I say, it's not saying, hey, I'm retired, I don't have to do nothing. We just added on another source of income. And you realize everybody I know retired, they still working.
Still working.
they just got another source of income. Yeah. And then they got to that age, well, hey, I got my social security, I got my disability, and I'm still finna get me a little job. I ain't finna work much. No. I gotta keep it on, so a certain amount of time. But not only, like I said, in multiple reasons why they working still to keep their body healthy, keep their mind healthy, because they might just sit up, man, I'm bored, man, I need something to do. So benefits. So benefits is very important.
Right. Because you know what? When I retire, I gotta go. I'm retired, but I'm gonna work.
Right.
But I got my ideal job, and the only job I'm gonna work is I'm gonna put it in my applications. I'm gonna apply me for a job at the airlines. I already planned this out.
Okay.
All I'm working is 2 days a week. Why?
For the benefits.
For the benefits.
I think you better fly anywhere you want.
Anywhere I want to go in this world.
That sounds good.
So I'm going to be on my vacations a lot.
And I got a friend that that's one of his benefits. He can fly. I was wondering, man, how George always flying? He fly for free.
For free.
He fly for free. So and then now the way I got 2 friends. One way they gain benefits. They child got into the airline
Right.
You know so they reap the benefit for their child, and another friend, like I said, they work for the airline, so they can fly like anywhere they want. So that's the thing about it. When you think about your decision you make, what are you doing it for? Like I say, you're gonna do it for just yourself, or you doing it for your family. Like I said, all this tied to everything we talk about in our channel. Like I said, generational wealth could be gained in multiple ways. Like I say, to break it down real quick, let's say I decide to be a stewardess, or let's say somebody in my family decided to be a stewardess. So they work for the airline, so now we got to get that benefit. And somebody went to the military, so you got that benefit. So you can build generational wealth, and money could come real fast if you do it the right way. Now we're not chasing the side like, oh, I'm trying to get. We just trying to make it comfortable for ourselves and then our offspring. Like I say, that'll be so much relief to be able to say, hey, man, I didn't work real hard this week. I think next week I'm gonna take off, just to get a little peace of mind. I'm gonna fly out to Hawaii, and by you making that little decision, man, it's a good little getaway, but it didn't cost you nothing. The flight was free, You know what I'm saying? You have another source of income that came from your early retirement. So hey, I can spend that money, or you say I can spend the money that I earned this week at work. So, but like you said earlier, by you gaining that $1 million that you chasing, you still have to have something to replace it. Yeah. Whatever you spend, you have to, and even if you don't have $1 million, whatever you spend, find a way to replace it. Because if you just spend it and have no way to replace it, I think that's where that word debt comes into play.
And then when you're talking about reducing stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like we say when we get at 21, you have the money to retire, but you don't retire. It also lessens the burden on you getting a job that becomes so demanding that it takes all your time away from your family. So you may get a job that says, you know what? Oh, you on this first shift of this week, this month. Then all of a sudden I can just move you to third shift. Then I can move you to second shift. That all has an impact on your life. You can say, if I got some money, you know what? This job ain't for me. So I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to go apply for me another job. So I'm going to move on. Instead of saying, you know what? They paying me pretty good. Now I'm going to have to stay here and take all the stuff that they have to give. If you letting somebody else run your life, you ain't living your life. Right. Remember, you are in control of your life. You must control it. Don't let something else, the job, control your life for you.
So make sure you use your money as leverage. Use it as leverage. Don't let it use you. And don't you go around using the money. Like I said, you gotta do it the correct way.
Definitely, because remember, it's all about that money. If you want to get the money, you start to save immediately. Remember, so the day that you stop saving, the day you start to lose. Save, save, save. And do something with your money. Don't just sit around just hold it in your hand and play with it and look at it. Because if you're looking at it, it ain't doing nothing. Money is worthless if it ain't moving. So make sure your money is moving at all times. Make sure it says, you know what? I got $5,000, but I can't touch it. Why you can't touch it? Because it's moving. Because if you go and touch it, that means your 5,000 ain't 5,000 anymore. But guess what? If it's moving, it may take me 2 or 3 weeks to get some of that $5,000. But in that 2 or 3 weeks, I could already had the money I needed without even touching that $5,000. So again, keep your money moving. Do not put your money someplace where you can actually physically go and just touch it. Banks are fine, but if you can go physically to the bank and get your money, you ain't gonna have much money. So remember, when you talk about money, keep it moving. Keep the money moving.
I hope y'all enjoyed this session. Only thing I need y'all to do, I know y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. But y'all know the routine. First of all, just do it with me. Just hit that thumbs up. Just go like the channel.
Right.
Like the video, I meant. Go like the video. Now, if you like the video, that means you need to go ahead and join the channel. So go ahead and go subscribe.
Right.
And once you subscribe, now you're a part of the family. Now you can go down to that comment section and say, "Hey man, what's going on, cuz? I enjoyed the video."
Hey.
Man, like I said, that money video that was the one I needed for the day. Man.
Yeah, and then you can say, you know what, man, I'm going through something. What you got to say? Something about it? Can you help me out? What can you do? And trust me, we right there. Family's family.
Right.
So we're not going to abandon you just because you got a problem. We're going to make sure we help you regardless of what problem you have. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, we got to get somebody in here that's more qualified than we are. We will definitely get them in. Whatever it takes to benefit you is what we do.
Well, like I say, this is a family we're building, man. This is an organization where we're building where we be able to benefit from each other, man, and not just sit around and just give, and take. So we appreciate y'all. Like I say, as always, we want to say, as we grow,
you grow.
Talking investment, making wealth with the cryptocurrency. None to lose like a Martin Lawrence. Airbnb, just a little insurance. I'm popping and flexing. Remember when I had the band of grill? I hated a blessing. Like